what are we listening to today, man?
Attack and Release by the Black Keys. A little bit of glare out there. Give you guys a little.
So, fifth studio album for the Black Keys, Attack and Release. I want to say first time they used a professional studio and a producer. It's produced by Danger Mouse. I guess originally it was supposed to be a collaboration with Ike Turner.
And then he passed away,
Passed away. It was December of the year they were recording. And I guess a lot of the stuff there's in there, there's some flute tracks in this stuff. I guess a lot of the fuzz guitar, from what I've read, was really kind of an Ike Turner trait.
Oh, yeah.
And they felt it necessary to keep it in there.
All of Dan Arbach's recording, he uses vintage amplifiers, vintage guitars.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, his stuff's pretty legit.
So good. So what, does it have anything to do with the age of it, or what's the technology difference?
Yeah, just different sounds. Every guitar, any of our viewers that play guitar will know, I mean, you could pick up two of the same guitars and just having been built by different hands, you're gonna have somewhat of a different sound. Yeah, no two guitars sound exact. At least in my opinion, and a lot of people I've talked to have said the same thing.
Right.
Similar brands, even you could pick them up. I mean, every guitar has its own tone.
So that would make sense why an artist would stick with a certain quill of guitars, because they know their sound, they like their sound.
Yep.
Nice. What's your favorite track on this set?
Actually, the one that's playing right now.
This is I Got Mine?
Yeah. Yep, I got mine. For some reason, this is just, it's super, gives it like an old school rock and roll vibe.
Eerie right here, right? Super eerie. It is. It's got that old school vibe. It's got a great driving force to it.
Definitely.
Pat's drums are just, they just drive the song along. I love it.
Yeah, he's an awesome drummer.
Dude, it drives every song. So heavy. So heavy. Without those drums, there's no Black Keys. So good.
Guitar and drums, that's it.
Guitar and
One of the
drums.
only bands I've ever
So
seen.
this is like the first time they've gone outside of the garage sound. I mean, this is the layers that they've added to this music are, it's crazy.
Still super raw though.
Yeah, you listen to their younger stuff though, like the Big Come Up, I mean, that was their first album. Rubber Factory, Thick Freakness, it's so garage band, Delta blues, just heavy hitting.
It's like a blues, punk, rock.
So is that why you started listening to the Keys? Because you're super rooted in blues and rock.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I actually didn't like the Keys for a while. For some reason,
Which is surprising because honestly, we're both gigantic fans of the Black Keys. I think that's actually why we became friends, is because we started listening to the Black Keys.
Yeah. At the time when I first heard them, I was under the assumption it was an indie band. And I was kind of a metalhead, and I was stubborn, just kind of like, no, I don't
Not
like
into that indie emotion.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. But the more I got into it, and as I've gotten a little older and matured in my thoughts about guitar playing as well, I learned to really enjoy Dan Arbach. I mean, the way he plays is phenomenal.
Right.
He's a musical genius.
I would imagine that gives you kind of a key into maybe a lot of artists that people wouldn't listen to, because you're keying in on the guitar.
Yeah,
and you can allow a lot of the other parts to go as long as you've got that guitar. Since you
right. Yeah, definitely.
But you drum and everything else as well. Yep. You're kind of multi-instrumentalist. So
yeah, that was pretty much it though. I just kind of like matured into it, I guess, is what it was. I just realized how talented they were, and then I started diving in and realized, holy crap, these guys are raw, like super awesome. And then even then I wasn't too big. One day we were having a conversation, and I got my real connection with the Black Keys, because he had told me, for some reason they just remind me of like guys like you and your dad in a bar listening to these guys just cigarette smoke everywhere in a dive bar, and I just thought about it like,
yeah, dude, right?
You're so right. Yeah, that's exactly what it would feel like, for sure.
Well, I tell you what, they've got to be one of my favorite bands. They've got to be in I'd love to say my top 5, even though that's something you can't really nail down. But I can always listen to the Black Keys, and this is my favorite album from them by far. I first started listening to them. It was brothers that caught me, The first track I heard was Little Black Submarine off the El Camino album.
Oh yeah.
And
Excellent song.
it's an amazing song. And so, you know, that caused me to do some research, and then I found the Brothers album.
Right.
And wow, I was just shocked. My first thoughts were, you know, kind of a Led Zeppelin-esque blues band.
Yeah.
You know, real heavy, fuzzy
I can hear
guitars. Voice obviously totally different. I mean, Dan's voice isn't quite what Robert Plant was belting out in those days, but Dan's got a rad voice. It works it works for what they're doing.
Definitely.
But, so I got really into Brothers for quite a while. I even bought my dad the CD for Christmas. It's like, he wouldn't listen to new music, so I was gonna force him to listen to the Black Keys. You know.
Was it almost kind of selfish? Like, okay, hopefully he does not like this.
No,
so
I had it. I was good. But I thought he would love it, and I think he listened to it once or twice, and it ended up in a closet.
Naturally.
Because, you know, but he grew up on rock from the 70s.
Right.
Kind of tough to transfer from that. But that's really what did it for me is and then honestly just over the course of time listening, and then once, I think the same thing, once you and I met and had a conversation, and we had times where we would just, that's all we were listening to.
Oh yeah, yep.
And then we both started collecting vinyl, and I was like, man, it almost became a competition of who could have more Black Keys albums.
You're still winning.
I won't listen.
What about you though? What's your favorite song off this album?
Favorite song off the album? Boy, that's tough. I spent a lot of time with the album today, actually, just kind of prepping for talking to you guys. And
guys, it took us like 2 hours or so to figure out what Keys album we were gonna put on.
It took a long time. Well, I mean, let's be real honest. They're all great albums. So
they are.
How do you just pick one? I don't know. Psychotic Girl, is that the name of the track? Because that one really grabbed. Oh, it's this right here.
This song, yeah.
Psychotic Girl. It's got like this like. Do you ever watch the TV show Westworld?
Yeah.
They do the piano intro in the beginning.
Yeah,
They do like a Nirvana track
dirty,
and stuff.
like,
Yeah. Something about this kind of brings up that Western saloon kind of.
Yeah,
I don't know. I dig it. I really dig it. But then they do side A and side B. They do a Remember When side A and a Remember When side B, and it's really cool because they're starkly different songs. I mean, side A is it's a real acoustic, a little folkier, and then side B is the Black Keys, you know, and they just start slamming it. And but the last track on the album, things ain't like they used to be.
It's a great way to end it.
Yeah, things ain't like they used to be. I feel it's almost this to be continued.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it gives it like a story feel. It starts pretty hyped.
Right.
You get a little eeriness like this, kind of a little bit of drama.
Well, when you go through this whole album and this whole adventure, this whole thing, and then all of a sudden he's telling you things ain't like they used to be. What is he referring to? Everything he just told you, or just maybe it's a whole package? But it really makes me want a continuation of it. But I think Attack and Release is a super appropriate name. If you go through the album, like track by track, you really get kind of a release track, kind of lighten it up a little bit, and then you get an attack track, which is really cool. So I think Attack and Release is a great title for it. Well, let's dig into some side 2. Yeah, let's do that. It's so good.
Simple kit too.
Really?
Like similar to Dan. Like you see Dan's, his amplifiers and stuff, and they're not these big giant. They're literally like small little vintage deals.
Right.
And
tube amps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pat's drum set, same thing. It's super simple, small.
Well, yeah. So when I saw, because I saw him here a little while back, and they're very. And they were amazing, obviously. Dan's guitar is so forward in the music, which is, I mean, you really, really get an appreciation for what his guitar playing skill level is.
Plus singing and everything else he's doing on top.
Oh well, yeah, and then you got Pat. Like I think it's a pretty small drum kit. I think you nailed it right there, and the sound he produces out of that thing.
Oh.
And he's a madman.
He's a big dude, and he is beating the crap.
Beating the crap out of his drums, just screaming, man.
But yeah, he's similar. He uses old school style drums, like super simple layout, and you can hear it, but it has a genuine sound. It's not like a metal kit where it's crazy set up, you know.
Right. Well, I think that's a real signature thing for them, just simplicity.
Oh yeah.
No matter how much they layer, and even their new album, Let's Rock is. And they said, what did they say? It's like a tribute to the electric guitar type thing. Great album. I think that they keep their simplicity. They keep the tracks are pretty short on that album too. Coming from Turn Blue, which was almost seemed like an entire theme. Like they got a little more psychedelic in their music. Let's Rock just kind of brought it right back down to simple.
It was just dirty.
And it's a formula that just works. It just sounds so good, so good. And you can either listen and read into it, or you can just enjoy some rock and roll.
I think it's definitely they're definitely a group that anyone could probably get into, no matter what you like. They even got some soul sound. I mean, his voice is. Personally, actually, he even talks about it. I think he really is like super into soul music.
Yeah, actually, I listened to. Dan's got a show on Sirius XM, and I listened to a little bit of it. And he never talked, but he played music, and I actually Shazammed a couple of tracks.
I get it.
It's bound to be good, and it had a lot of soul to it, a lot of lyrics to it. So yeah, I mean, the Black Keys, guys, Attack and Release. It's a wonderful album. Anything from the Black Keys, I mean, as far as we're concerned, is a wonderful album.
Definitely.
So we're gonna shut up now and listen to some music. But we'd love some feedback on this.
Let's get some more comments on this one. We've seen a few comments. We appreciate it.
Yeah, let's talk about the keys. Let's have a conversation.
Definitely.
Let's talk about some music. We've got our Instagram, so if you want to like the video, follow us. We're going to keep this content rolling. So that's it for us. Let's just rock it out, man.
Heck yeah.